So, Ms. Jules,
Yes.
do you think you would survive in a horror movie?
Yes.
But you're black. Think again. Hold on, because we got a whole cast of black people doing horror, and we're like, we can't all die first.
Right?
So, let me tell you, first of all, I could survive. I've surpassed horror 101, and you know what? I would be the final girl.
I would be the final girl too. It's going to be one of those movies with two final girls.
Are you going to be calling for my help? Yeah.
Are you going to be calling for my help?
No.
Probably.
You're going to be calling me because I'm the horror expert. I'm going to survive. First of all, the people that are going to die before me is going to be the dumb blonde. She dies first. The dumb jock who's a jerk, he's going to die second.
No, probably the black guy, then the dumb blonde.
Well, I don't know. The black guy's been surviving kind of lately.
Yeah.
Some of the horror.
They make him like second or third. The obligatory black guy is third.
They're all token characters. You got the black dude. You got the slutty blonde. You got the dumb jock. You got the smart nerd who usually survives, you know. But you know what? So this movie, they're trying to kind of break them stereotypes. Like, hold on, we all ain't died, so let's talk about the Blackening.
All right.
The name is super funny, by the way.
So the Blackening is rated R. It's 1 hour and 36 minutes long. It stars Antoinette Robertson as Lisa. Mm-hmm. You recognize her from Dear White People on Netflix, the TV, show
TV
version.
Show, yep.
And Atlanta. Dwayne Perkins, he plays Dwayne. And he's one of the writers on this. You recognize him from the Upshaws.
He getting double paid.
Yeah, and he was a writer on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, okay.
Sinqua Walls as Namdi.
I like that name.
In the new White Men Can't Jump that's on Hulu.
Netflix.
Hulu.
Oh, is it Hulu? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Teen Wolf, Power, and American Soul. Remember
I'm Power.
On Power, he played 50 Cent's son.
Oh, okay.
The limo, the driver.
The one he killed his own son. People are way
yeah.
too comfortable killing their family members on those shows.
That's
So
right.
that's another show. We need to make a show about like some TV shows that we watch and
Yeah,
get
we
into
do.
some grit.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Grace Byers plays Allison. You'll recognize her from Empire, Harlem, and The Gifted.
Okay.
X Mayo as Shanika.
X Mayo.
Hey, she's a comedian.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll recognize her from Swarm.
With Dominique Fishback.
Yeah, and also American Auto, that's on NBC.
Okay.
Melvin Gregg as King. You'll recognize him from Snowfall.
Was he the light-skinned guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, him and Franklin had fell out bad. I was like, he's awfully pretty to be talking all like gangster stuff to Franklin like that, but okay.
He was in The Way Back House Party, the one that came out this year.
He fine. I know who you talk about.
Nine Perfect Strangers.
Fine.
Jermaine Fowler as Clifton. He was in Sorry to Bother You. My son loves that movie.
I can't stand that movie.
My son loves that movie.
You know what? Maybe we can get DJ Aaron Michael on here and we could talk about that because that movie started to make no sense whatsoever. You know what, DJ Aaron Michael? What's his podcast called?
The Queued Up Podcast.
You do that clap all the time.
With DJ Aaron Michael.
DJ Aaron Michael. We need to talk about that because that movie made me mad. It made no sense. He just turned into a half animal. We'll talk about. I think that's what we need to do. Since he loves it, and you know I like to battle with DJ Aaron Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that y'all need to go ahead and check out the Queued Up Podcast.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, it's on there.
Yeah, it's going to be on Aaron Michael.
Yvonne Orgy as Morgan. You'll recognize her from Insecure, Night School. My Dad the Bounty Hunter. She has a voice on that. That's on Netflix. That was cute. It's an animated movie, so I don't know if you'll watch it.
And if you want me to watch it, Jules, I'll watch it.
It's a series. It's an animated series.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm doing all that.
It's cute, though.
Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow as Sean.
You know that name?
Yeah, I recognize him from SNL, Ride Along, and in the movie Spinning Gold, which kind of spun out of the movie theaters real quickly.
Yeah, we did that one. We did a quick review on that.
We did. It was quick because that movie was quickly out.
Yeah, Jay Farrow's done quite a bit of stuff, but that name is so recognizable. So what's going on with the Blackening? So when you watched the Blackening, did you get a feel that was kind of how Blumhouse does their horror, where you get some funny stuff in there, but then you get some. I love Blumhouse.
Yeah, this is a horror satire, so it's a lot of comedy. They're making fun of themselves. They're making fun of us and themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. So it started out as a little skit like thing that they did, and it was, I think, through Comedy Central, but it's on YouTube. So if you look up the Blackening on YouTube, you'll see it. It's like maybe 20 minutes long.
Okay.
Hilarious. I show everybody that I know that clip. I every once in a while I think about it and I watch it. hilarious. So then I hear, oh, they're making a whole movie out of it. I hope it's as good as the skit.
So we should take a peek at that one before, just to get it like. Take a peek at the skit
You could.
first.
I mean, the movie's slightly different, of
Okay.
course. They had to like oomph it up because this is an hour and 36 minutes,
Right.
and that is like 10 to 15, 20 minutes long.
Okay.
But basically, normally the black person dies in a horror film. I don't care what you say. Say something in the comments.
Tell them what the summary
That's what I'm about to say.
Oh, okay.
Just say something in the comments. I don't care what you say. A lot of times the black person dies first. But what do? If it's all black people. So even the skit on YouTube.
Who's gonna die first?
Yeah.
You.
The killer is coming after them and he gets a black person, but then he's like,
There's another one.
Yeah.
There's another one. Which one of y'all should I kill?
He sends that person back in and he's like, the killer said that since all of us are black, we have to find out who's the least black.
Wow.
So he can kill that person, right? So they're arguing about who's the least black. Like,
and that's in the trailer because I think the one dude was like, I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. In the skit on YouTube, this person was like, mayo's my favorite condiment.
Oh, okay, you know what? Okay, stop for a minute. I'm sorry. I was going to make a post about this. Black people, what is your problem with mayonnaise? Listen, I have heard when I say several people, black people, talk about mayonnaise. I don't know why it's not a cultural thing. Listen, I like extra mayo. When I order a burger or anything that has mayo on it, I ask for extra. When I bite the sandwich, I want the mayo to come oozing out the sides. I have had so many people laughing at me like, oh my God, you like mayonnaise. What's going on with mayonnaise and black people?
Oh.
What is with y'all, this mayonnaise thing? I do not get it.
I don't get it.
I get extra mayo. All these
No, stop it.
I am so tired of people talking
Stop
about me
it.
about some dang. You know what? Whoever's watching this, will you please tell me what y'all's problem is with mayonnaise? I do not get it.
I mean, I know a lot of black people that have like mayonnaise on the sandwich, but they put like
A
a light spreading on the bread.
But it's been an ongoing
You're
thing
not
with
getting
people.
like an extra amount. I don't
am.
like it at all. I'm not eating it at all. The only thing I eat like Miracle Whip in is I make my potato salad with Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip is not even real mayonnaise.
Well, see, there you go. I don't eat mayonnaise
I
at all.
eat real. Okay, you know what? But I'm telling you, there's been a recurring theme of people saying this to me and seeing people talk about it with the black people mayonnaise. Tell me what your problem is, because I'm lost. I'm an extra male. Girl, if I go to Chick-fil-A, right, and I tell them I need 4 packs of mayo, if they forget that mayo, my whole meal is ruined.
Okay, we're gonna move along.
No, I want you people to tell me. You people, black people, why don't y'all like mayonnaise? Okay, I got an issue with it. So anywho, I like mayonnaise, so I know what y'all talking about. All right, so these friends go on the weekend. They trapped in
They're in the
cabin.
woods.
The typical,
That's already like
that's the
black
formula.
people don't go to the woods and they make jokes about that. Like they basically cover everything that we wouldn't do in the movies. They go out to a cabin
That
in the
typical
woods. That's
formula.
one thing.
That
Yeah.
typical horror.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
They end up separating. I'm gonna say it. Don't
Oh,
you
you said
say
it.
it.
We should
We
split
should
up.
split up. Yeah.
And it's funny because I was telling you that I was going to go to the mountains. But this is actually Father's Day is today. So happy Father's Day to all of you wonderful, wonderful fathers out there. You know.
I'll probably post this tomorrow. So happy I hope you had a happy Father's Day.
Yes, very much so.
And happy Juneteenth.
As well. And I was saying that I'm going to go to the mountains, to clear my head and, do some relaxing a little bit. And you text me back like, I know you said you were going to the woods. But I'm like, first of all, I didn't say I was going to the woods. However, that does sound more like me. Did you just put me in this movie to die?
You said you would die.
Actually, that would be me. I would absolutely go to the woods and I wouldn't be dead in here.
This is a good movie to go with like a group of friends. Now, I went with one other person, but this would be like good to go with a group of friends, whether you black, white, whatever you are.
Maybe go like you have to get your drinks brought to you and just have a good old time laughing, get your food and
we're in the movie and okay, me and my movie partner are black, and then we saw a black dude with his Caucasian girlfriend, right? And then I know that the dude that sold me the ticket, he's white. He was sitting in front of us below. And so it was like the rest was white or non-white, whatever they were. They weren't black. And they all laughed too. They all enjoyed it just as
meant
much.
to be funny.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Like some of the times, some movies I'll go see that maybe like strong black cast.
Yeah.
It's always super diverse in the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, we're past those days of only black people here. Like we said,
it's not just
everybody's
for black
doing
people.
great. Like we're doing great with diversity and stuff, and this just seemed like something that you would just take, like me and my girls would go, all of us, and just go freaking crack up laughing and have a good time with these stereotypes.
Now, I went on Wednesday night, so they had like a pre-screening.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How did you see that on Wednesday? Because I didn't understand.
It was at a bunch of theaters on Wednesday, right?
Okay,
and they
did
had
a special opening?
Yeah, they did a special opening. Okay. So it wasn't that packed because I don't think that many people even knew about it or whatever. So we could talk a little bit, and it is one of those movies you want to talk to the screen because they what's my pet peeve? Never just drop your weapon. Don't drop your weapon. Oh my gosh!
You hit the flasher once with it, drop it, and then go hug your boyfriend or girlfriend and stay right there by the body and cry. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, no, you have a little lipstick right there.
That's okay.
You got it.
I'm laughing right now.
You got it.
Good. Got it.
Yep.
There. Can you see?
But yeah,
okay.
Never drop your weapon. And they dropped their weapon. And I'm sitting there like, why you drop your weapon?
All of that.
All of that.
So they picked the dude who was the least black. You should be killed first. Is that what?
There's some twists and turns in this one. So I know that you'll like that.
Okay.
I did figure out who the mastermind was.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not saying, that's why I just said it, So
this is more of a, it's a satire comedy. With okay.
I'm telling you though, okay, so they're shooting people with bow and arrow. Why am I sitting in my seat like,
were you dying?
I was dying, and then I'm laughing at myself. Yeah, with the sounds. You know how you talk about sound effects? Oh my!
Did you hear that?
And I'm laughing. I'm telling my movie partner, I'm like, why am I ducking into? I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just, like, woo!
Well, it's funny because in the trailer, they're showing what I believe to be. Sometimes they'll do special openings, right? Let's just say it's a Wednesday, but they'll let people know in that particular show that they're viewing, they're going to be videotaped. If you don't want to be videotaped, then you may want to go to a different one. I've seen that done a few times. And sometimes they'll use that footage for the trailer. And it looked like they might have did that with the trailer because you see a bunch of people in the theater jumping at particular parts and laughing and snapping and all this stuff. So it makes sense when you say you kind of wanted to talk. But I'm wondering if that's what they did. Because I've seen it happen before. And
ours wasn't filmed. Ours was not filmed.
What do you mean it wasn't filmed?
You know how you were just saying sometimes they'll do like a screening like on a Wednesday.
Oh yeah. No. I'm not. I know it wasn't yours. I'm saying they usually do this stuff before the movie opens. They'll have a particular night. I mean, I've been to one before, and like I said, if you don't want to be filmed, then you just don't. They usually do it just for one.
Yeah.
They've done that a few times at
well, this was like one show on Wednesday nights at certain theaters or whatever, even though it was at AMC and Harkins and stuff, but on that Wednesday night at 6:00. And there, if you went, then you got a special surprise. Now, I don't know if they're going to show this for every, if they just tacked it on to every screening. When I read the Run P app, they said, okay, it came on. They had like a Family Feud style game show that's based on the Blackening, where they asked questions to see how black you are. Like they asked,
do you eat mayonnaise?
No, they said like, say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah. Okay. So one dude didn't get that. And then they're like, is that a bit? Did he really not know? Are you kidding me? But that came on after the credits in our show. But according to Run P, they said that, I guess during the show that they went and saw that, which wasn't on a Wednesday night, it came on like right after the extra scene in the credits. So
they should wait.
You should wait. Like we almost left, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Woo!" It's a game show. They start playing it, and so we were the only two there watching it. And so we were loud, and we were answering the questions and playing along. I wish I had.
I'm not that black. That would be funny in a Jeopardy style game show.
Yeah.
What makes you not
black?
This
is like Family Feud style. They had like 4 people on one side and 4 people on another.
That's funny.
Yeah. The tagline, "We Can't All Die First," refers to the horror trope of the black character being the one to die first. Yeah.
You know what's funny? We've seen a couple of memes about this. Do you remember it was Friday the 13th, and I think it was in Manhattan. Don't totally quote me. But there's the one brother in there that tried. He didn't die first, but he went toe to toe with Jason, tried to fade him up. And he lasted for a while. The brother tried, but he didn't make it. But we always give him props. We call him the first black man that ever tried to go toe to toe with Jason.
That's one of the questions in the movie. One of the questions in the movie, and I think in the Family Feud is, Name a horror. Name a horror show where the black person didn't die first or survived.
We salute that brother. He got his whole block knocked off, but he tried. He lasted for. He had on a sweatsuit, tracksuit, and everything. He was, what's up, Jason? He tried. So we always look at him as that one brother that almost made it.
Yeah.
And it's freaking hilarious. I like stuff like this. We can all laugh at, you know what I mean? Because we know the stereotypes. Like I said, they've gotten better, but it's just hilarious to see something like this in the movie. So,
I don't know if you saw the trailer, but they're in the cabin in the woods, and there's this room. It's this game room, and they go in there, and there's this game that has like this character in blackface, and it's talking to them, and they're locked in the room, and it's like pick a card, and so they have to pick a card, and that's when those questions come up.
How black are you?
Like, name a horror movie where the black person survived, or
Friday the 13th Manhattan.
Yeah.
Can we? Well,
to
so now Lathan made it. She was the final girl.
Yep. In Alien versus Predator.
Yeah. So now was it. We've done a couple of final girl stuff, but it's just like,
how many seasons was the dark skinned black Viv in Fresh Prince?
If they don't stop it right now.
Yeah. So you had to get it right. If you didn't get it right,
I don't remember how many seasons. I mean, I remember when it happened, but I don't remember how many seasons. That's just way so detailed. That's detailed. Like, remember
my movie partner has. I've seen all the Fresh Princes at least twice.
I've seen
at the least twice. He watches them constantly. He got that wrong. He was close.
Does he like the new one? Does he like Bel Air? Like Bel Air is not.
He likes Bel Air.
Bel Air is not as much of a comedy as the original Fresh Prince, which is good, by the way. But yeah, but I'm saying
he likes it.
He likes it. Yeah. It's like, I wouldn't know that. Like, you remember the time me and you went to movie trivia, right, at the film bar?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm about to rip this up in here. Lord have mercy. I got my handed to me, and I cried in the car.
Short circuit.
Dude, they were like, who is the composer for this? I'm like, I'm going to cry in the car because I'm not going to win this game, and I feel like an idiot.
I was secretly a little upset with you and a little embarrassed for myself.
You knew a little bit more than me.
That you invited me and I didn't know jack. Dude, and all the movies that I saw, I'm like,
I knew I had you as a backup. I just knew it.
What was the sign on the kids' daycare?
You're like, what the?
In Toy Story 3.
And then they were asking about composers, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I felt so.
We had other people on our team that knew more than me.
We did, because we had a couple answers, but
we lucked out.
Here's the thing. I went in there with the big head knowing I was the ish, and I was about to meet you, especially you. I'm like, I got Jules on here. She's the only person who's seen more movies than me, and it wasn't horror. Yeah. It was just movies in general. So I knew we were going to win. Yeah. And they kept asking these questions, and I cried in the car.
After the first question, I was like, where the heck are we at?
I cried in the car because I thought I was like top notch in the movies up there, and I was so. And there were people who knew the answers to this stuff. I'm like.
After about the third question,
I was like, I'm not going to win. I
actually kind of shut down. I was like, yeah, this.
I was sad for myself.
I was sad for myself.
Because I went in with a bit of a ego, and I got shut down.
I was looking at you like, girl, I don't know. I don't know that. I don't have the best memory. Yes, I watch all these movies, but I watch so many that I have to watch it and kind of dump some of it. Watch it and dump it. So I have room for things that I need to keep in my life.
If we invited friends or family, we would win if we played the game.
Oh, yeah.
Going up against other people who are insane. I mean, they know everything about the film, to the assistant director. Who did the costume design? I'm like, the freak, I don't know. There was nothing elaborate about the costumes. How am I supposed to know that? But there were people who
won the award for costume design in 1984 for what movie? You get double points if you say the movie and you say the.
I wanted to cry there, but I didn't want to embarrass myself any further than what I had already embarrassed myself. And I knew if you didn't know it, I was like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna.
I was looking at you like, if you don't know it.
I just knew we were gonna. But anyways, that's the type of stuff that we know. And anyways, it was fun, but.
Well, I knew a lot of these answers. If you get a chance to see the Family Feud after the Blackening,
go watch that and
I knew most of those answers. Like,
I'm gonna pull it up. Is it
all but maybe one, the Fresh Prince one?
Is it the same cast or are these?
Yeah, it's the same cast, and it's one of the writers and producer, and I think the executive producer or something like that.
Okay, and then there's a fun fact in here about the Ranger.
Oh yeah, Dietrich Bader plays the park ranger. Mm-hmm. His name badge identifies him as B. White.
So there you have? So how many clappers would you give? Because it's more of a comedy, right? Is that how you see it? Were there any jump scares in there, like here and there, little?
I told you.
Besides when you were ducking, dodging it.
There's jump scares. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not scary. It's just jump scares.
Okay. How many clappers?
And there's some blood. There's some violence. Yeah. So you'll like that. I am going to give it. You know what? I'm gonna give it a strong 3. Okay. I know a lot of people are loving it. They're like 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, but I'm not one of those people.
We're movie enthusiasts. Most of those people are just average moviegoers.
Yeah.
So I don't get mad when I hear them say that.
Because sometimes, our people, just because it's black, and I did enjoy it, and I will watch it again. But sometimes these movies, just because they're black, our people are like, "Oh, that's the best movie ever!" Like that movie.
We way deep in the trenches, and I'm not giving the movie any particular clapper because of anybody's color or anything else in there. I'm watching the movie.
Right. That movie with Michael Ealy when he was stalking old girl.
Oh, don't tell me somebody said that was a 5 out of 5.
Oh my gosh!
Stop.
Your friend said that.
Sean Burley?
No.
Oh, he gonna get mad because keep saying his name.
Your girlfriend.
Right, Sean.
Not girlfriend. Your female friend.
I'm trying to figure out who said that.
I'll tell you after this.
Yeah, because I don't. But
they were loving it. Them and other people on my timeline and Facebook were like, "Go out and see this movie. It's great." I'm like, that movie was stupid. It was stupid. The woman is rich, okay? You can't tell me she can't think maybe I need to get a deadbolt for my house. Maybe since I showed this guy where I hid my key and I hide a key in a rock right outside the front door.
Stupid.
Maybe I should get my locks changed because I am rich. I can afford to get some locks changed. Then when the cop was trying to explain a shotgun, he's like, "I can't tell you."
And you're talking about the movie with Michael Ealy right now, correct? Okay. So
I can't tell you what to do. But if you get this, and he named the name of the shotgun, what is that? It's a shotgun. And you get such and such kind of bullet. Oh, like, you don't know the name of these shotguns. Like, if I said Smith & Wesson, I think that most of America would know
you're talking about a gun.
What Smith & Wesson is.
Right.
So, like, I don't have a gun. I just, please don't come rob me. But
well, you probably shouldn't have said that part.
I know, but I know what Smith. You don't really know if I have a gun or not. But I know what Smith & Wesson is. I know what a sawed-off shotgun looks like. Yeah. I know about these things. You know?
Like I said, it takes a lot of restraint.
Yeah.
I'm sure for you, I know you felt this. When I see somebody talk about a movie, and I completely, totally disagree with everything, it really chaps my ass.
I mean, Michael Ealy, is he a handsome man? Yes.
Yeah, but that movie was
does that make the movie good?
We've done that. We've seen that movie plot a million times over.
Yes.
A psycho, fine dude.
And I just want her to be smarter. Like she's supposed to be.
It's like I said, it's restrained because I know that some people are just basic moviegoers, and that's okay. But sometimes when I hear somebody say something stupid, I don't care. I'm saying it because sometimes y'all just want attention. Like you hear somebody say, "Oh, the recent Black Panther that was trash." I'd be like, if you don't shut the F up, go. You know, if you want attention, go flash your car or whatever. Don't talk stupid. It takes restraint for me to not do that.
Well, that was like somebody just said like a week ago, The Little Mermaid was trash or something like
that.
I was like, is that why it's like number 3 at the box office? And
I seen you like that. I seen that.
It's going against Spider-Man.
It was on YouTube. I seen you.
Yeah.
And see, that's when people say stupid. That's what bothers me. It don't bother me that they think the movie's, fantastic. But then here's what I did. And it was hard for me. There was a guy for Father's Day. He had posted. There was some years, a long time ago, and this was a real crime that happened. A man's son, was kidnapped and hurt or whatever, and he wrote the post on there. He was completely wrong about the kid, and I had to say something. So then, instead of just responding to my, letting him know both this was wrong. You don't know. I didn't say you don't know what to talk about, but he didn't know what he's talking about, and he spread misinformation. So instead of acknowledging that, or anybody else, he just changed the post. Okay.
At least he changed the post.
But it wasn't just, he was 100% wrong. Like he was saying the kid was deceased and he wasn't.
Right.
He knew nothing about what he was talking about. He was giving, it was a teenager and he got killed. He was
sometimes
only 11.
People just want to talk and they want to start a conversation.
Yeah, but I can't, the misinformation.
Yeah.
It bothers me, but I'm okay with it. But it's like for us, we're film connoisseurs. Is what we like to say.
But bringing it back to the Blackening, it's a fun movie. If you can get a group of friends to go see it with you,
good time. It's
a good time. Go see it.
Funny for anybody to watch it. It's just stereotypes of the, you know, we all know what the stereotypes are.
You know, I spent full price because I did see it after 6, you know, to see it early. And
did you regret the full price, or would you have?
I would have rather have paid matinee, but they brought me back with that game show.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, well then this is worth it. This is worth the full price.
Okay. So you're going to give it 3? You said 3 clappers?
I'm going to give it 3.
3 clappers. You recommend go ahead and check it out, matinee at the movies. It'll probably be streaming in a little while. I'm assuming it's probably going to go to one of the networks.
If it's stream it for sure. Especially if you have a group of friends at your house or whatever, you got a little wine or whatever.
Get you some,
it would be perfect for that.
And see, now I'm okay with you talking to the screen.
Yeah.
Not in the movies. Yeah. But here, now is the time for us to be like, you stupid. Why did you just put the weapon down?
Yeah.
Okay, you stupid.
My movie partner was like, they should have broke the fourth wall and they should have said something directly.
Yeah.
They don't do that in this movie, but you want to talk to them in this movie.
So do whatever. If you like to talk about, please.
I do remember something else. The thing that kind of irked me a little bit is they say the N word a little bit too much in the beginning. And I think that they might have even figured that out too, because I noticed that towards the middle and the end, it's a little less and a little less. And I know that they're doing that on purpose because some of the characters, you know, they want to make sure you know, we're black.
All right, we get like they did that in You People. Remember we watched that, we reviewed it, and there was excessive use of the N word, not necessary.
Excessive in the beginning,
and I can't stand it. It's I
know
really not
some
necessary.
people talk like that, but I don't know. Maybe it's my age.
No, it's not. It's just I don't like the word period. I don't even like it being used as a term of endearment.
I don't either.
That's my problem with it. And then when you're using it excessively, like I love Quentin Tarantino, but in not Inglourious.
That's why I kind of feel like not seeing any more of his movies, because it's like he just makes movies just so he can say the N word. That's what I'm feeling like.
Well, he said, if you ever read it, that he kind of grew up around black people. And anyways, I'm not making an excuse. I like Quentin Tarantino, but I'm saying there was some stuff. The Hateful Eight was the first one I said, you know what? That was so excessive and it wasn't necessary.
Right.
Now, if we're watching a movie back in the slavery days, but there's some
other words too back in the
slavery but it's not. It's excessively necessary for a movie. Like this, a movie coming out now, or like You People, it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, and that just kind of irks me, but
it was irking me.
Yeah.
And then, I said, it tapers off, so you can.
Good.
Yeah.
So there you have it, The Blackening. Anybody can go see it. It's just a funny, satire type of thing, which, we know how horror movies go.
Yeah.
So go ahead and check it out. And don't forget, me and Jules, we are on Facebook.
Yep.
YouTube. Instagram. And if you go to Instagram, if our video is more than 15 minutes, they'll cut us off. So go ahead and like and subscribe on YouTube, or either check us out on Facebook. We're also on Cash App. If you'd like to make any type of donation, we appreciate it. And we're on the FearCon Network. So go to Connect to Your City, click on the FearCon tab, and then you'll see our horror and thrillers posted there.
And this will probably be there because
it's horror. I'll just toss it up in there.
Thriller.
So thank you very much for tuning in to our review of The Blackening. Check it out, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.